To ensure the proper build-out of so many custom cars, each vehicle has a unique identification number and paperwork that indicates the specific options that go with it. At the first station on the assembly line, the focus is on ensuring that each Phantom will be capable of the whisper-quiet ride Rolls-Royce is famous for.
In this station, we will fit different sound deadening features that will eliminate both high-frequency and low-frequency sounds.
Associates install blocks of high-density foam insulation to prevent low-frequency noise, like the rumble of tires on rough pavement. They also apply strips of thin soundproofing material made with foil-covered bitumen, a dense tar-like substance, to help diminish high-frequency annoyances such as squeaks, rattles and wind noise.
Both of these components are applied to the body of the car before the wiring harness and before the carpet goes in. So obviously out of sight, out of mind, but keeps the car nice and quiet for the occupant.
Along with the sound deadening material, technicians installed two massive subwoofers into resonance chambers located beneath an ingenious double-deck floor. Next, at Station 2, technicians snake the wiring harness through the chassis. Over 1.5 kilometers of wiring inside the harness powers and controls all of the car's electronic components. They also install speakers for the professional quality 15-speaker Lexicon sound system. Station 3. If it's a convertible, the Phantom will have its massive folding roof mechanism installed at this station. It weighs close to 90 kilograms, so the assemblers use a weight-assisting fixture to maneuver it into position. They must make sure the mechanism is perfectly aligned so that it will sit properly inside the vehicle. Then they bolt on the teak tonneau cover and adjust it for perfect alignment. Station 4. Here technicians install the instrument panel. It is a super strong, super stiff one-piece cradle of cast magnesium. Weighing about 7 kilograms, it's one of the most complex castings ever used in a car. It's made in one piece for a very good reason.
Historically, with automotive manufacturing, this is normally where you would get squeaks and rattles because there's so many small components going together. This has been eliminated here at Rolls-Royce through the use of such a large alloy casting for the dashboard.
Once the instrument panel is installed, the rest of the Phantom's wood parts can be fitted. Beautifully handcrafted woodwork has been a hallmark of Rolls-Royce interiors since the beginning. Many of the Phantom's interior components are clad with a lustrous laminated wood veneer. In fact, there are 42 wood-covered parts in the standard Phantom interior. And they're made right here in the Rolls-Royce wood shop. It takes about 1 month to produce a full set. A single armrest can require days of cutting, milling, manipulating and fusing multiple varieties of wood with the workmanship of a piece of fine furniture.
Rolls-Royce is also about craftsmanship, and so inevitably there's a lot of man-hours that go into making sure that we have a really high-quality piece of furniture in the car.
The woodshop offers a wide variety of species from around the world, including rosewood, walnut, ash and elm. Of course, with the bespoke program, the options are pretty much limitless.
A customer came to us requesting some Indian apple wood. This is a piece of Indian apple wood. At the moment, there's only one car out there with a wood set like this.
Wood naturally contains intricate and beautiful patterns of fibre called grain. In the Phantom's interior, the grain is symmetrically mirrored through the centre of the instrument panel. What that means is that the grain of the woodwork on the right side of the car matches that on the left. To achieve this effect, alternating slices of veneer are flipped over to face each other in a technique known as book matching.
It's called book matching because what we're basically doing is taking two leaves and opening them up so that they match, so that you have like a mirror effect, like a butterfly effect. But it's called a book match because you're basically opening a book as you go along.
The craftsman aligns each slice of veneer so the grain matches perfectly.
If anything is slightly out, we will overlap it, so, and then we will cut it using a scalpel and a straight edge. Now, as you can see, where we've manipulated it, these knots now line up, this end lines up, and the central lines up, so you get a perfect match throughout the whole piece.
Book matching not only keeps the interior wood cladding symmetrical, it can also create some interesting visual effects.
The art of the book matcher comes to life. A face.
The wood specialists hand sand each part until it's as smooth as silk. The veneer part set for each car is then sent out to be covered in 6 coats of high-gloss lacquer. When they come back, the wood specialists polish each part to a flawless shine and then attach them to the car's interior components. Finally, the wood-covered parts are delivered to Station 5 on the assembly line, where the technicians install them, making sure they don't get scratched in the process.
You have to be very careful fitting the wood parts. You only have one opportunity to fit that part without damaging the wood. It's a lot of rework to take it out and get the wood redone, and that obviously holds up production.
It can't be helped. Parts get scratched, they get marked, so Steve has to just repair it. But there's enough lacquer on it, he can rub it down, rub out the scratches, and then he'll take it over to the polishing booth and repolish it.
It's time for the Phantom to get its brawn on. At Station 6, 2 technicians attach the Phantom's prodigious powertrain to the chassis.
The powertrain is uniquely developed by our parent company for Rolls-Royce. It's a 6.75 litre V12. It develops 453 horsepower. It's got a very flat torque curve to produce what Rolls-Royce term waftability.
The remarkably compact all-aluminium V12 engine is designed to deliver low-end torque rather than screaming top-end speed. Low-end torque is the power to get a heavy vehicle up and going without any sensation of strain. To accomplish this, Rolls-Royce uses direct fuel injection, in which each cylinder is fed a precise quantity of fuel, making it more efficient and powerful. Low-end torque allows the massive car in most cases to pull away from a stop in 2nd gear, which adds to the feeling of effortless acceleration, or wafting, as Rolls-Royce calls it.
The acceleration's awesome, you know, for such a heavy-weighted car. It's just like being on the magic carpet.
Back on the assembly line, 2 technicians put together the powertrain on a motorized carrier called a mat. Motorized hoists help with the heavy lifting. The axles go on first, rear and front. Next, the technicians bolt the Phantom's automatic transmission to the gargantuan engine. Once that's bolted into place, all that's left is the prop shaft. Next, a motor-driven sled moves the powertrain underneath the elevated Phantom body and then lifts the massive assembly into perfect position. This procedure is called a marriage. Now the technicians fasten everything into place, making sure that every bolt is tightened to the correct torque. A typical marriage takes around an hour and a half to complete. Once the marriage takes place, the car can be fitted with more of its finery, such as the classic grille.
I'm checking that all gaps, the grill to the bonnet and bottom, and that gap here. On the top have to be 4 mil. That is very nice gap. Looks very smart. Everything looks very nice, so it's finished.
In keeping with the hand-built process, workers at Station 8 are manually installing the car's windows, a process called glazing.
Normally at a high volume plant it's automated, and a robot cell would glaze front glass and rear glass in a matter of seconds.
A special gun helps the installer apply just the right volume of mastic sealer around the window. The two installers then use a device known as a weight assister to lift and set the windscreen. Once the car's exterior is finished, it's ready for its sumptuous upholstery. The factory's own leather shop makes all of the upholstery for each car. The 60 or so craftspeople who work here combine high technology with human expertise to achieve results that meet the Rolls-Royce standard.